What's good, Fit Fam? Mick here, back with another video. Hey man, in today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to the Dr. Pimple Popper, Dr. Lee. She's gonna be removing a massive 55-year-old blackhead. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Let's get it.
My name is Doris, and I'm from London, Ontario, Canada, and I have a 55-year-old blackhead that's right in front of my ear. Whenever I mentioned it to the doctor, she said it wasn't anything to worry about and to just leave it alone. None of my grandchildren have ever.
Can you imagine just having something in your body, lodged in your body for over 50 years? She said 55 years she's had this thing just lodged right there. It's just crazy. All right.
Never seen me without this blackhead. It's a ghost of Christmas that I need to get rid of.
Dr. Lee's gonna be in just a few minutes.
Okay.
I brought my grandson Bryce today so that he could watch me get this blackhead removed.
I'm Dr. Lee. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Who do you have here? Is this your...
So for those who don't know who Dr. Lee is, they call her Dr. Pimple Popper. She specializes in a whole bunch of weird stuff, and she showcases a lot of times popping pimples, cysts, all this other wacky, nasty, cringy stuff that people seem to like to watch, right? So we're just gonna finish out this video and see where it takes us, man. I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out.
Your chauffeur?
It's my
Came along.
grandson.
Oh, well, lovely. What are you here for? Oh, something is hiding behind your hair here. I am going to have to guess that this has been with you for a while.
Oh, over 55 years.
55 years. Have you ever squeezed it?
Well, my sister used to pop it out.
Okay.
Until the last time she popped it out, and it was more painful because she had to use a lot more pressure.
How long ago was that?
About 1975.
Oh my goodness, okay. You remember that's crazy. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just take a look at this. So this looks like what we call the unicorn here in dermatology, in pimple popping dermatology.
Because it's so rare?
It is pretty rare to have something this big. It's called a dilated pore of Weiner. In fact, it has its own name, and that is just a giant blackhead. The thing is, if you were to squeeze it, it will probably fill up again because it's sort of like set in its space there.
Yeah.
You know, so you have two choices. You could just squeeze it out, or we could squeeze it out, but then also try to see if we can't pull the edges, refresh the edges and pull the edges.
Just squeeze it out.
You know, the main issue with this is that if I remove that, can I pull your skin together so that it would close again?
Just cut and scoop
we're gonna
the
probably
whole
pull
thing
you
out.
just a little tighter, and you'll have a little scar line that kind of wraps and hides around the edge of your ear. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay, all right, okay. So I think this is
Well, she's gonna get a partial facelift.
I'm excited you're here. I like to call this a long way around a facelift because we're gonna pull you a little tighter on this side here. But I'm not gonna do it on the other side too. We're just gonna do it on this side.
Dilated pore of Weiners are rare, and I can't wait to tell my girls about their Christmas present.
Guess what, girls? It's truly Christmas in here.
What?
We gotta gift ourselves.
All right, the fact that she is so excited about this is which is awesome, because we need people that love their profession and love what they do. And this is so, it just gives me chills looking and thinking about these blackheads and stuff. But she loves what she does, and she's good at what she does. And when you're good at what you do and love what you do, in return, you're good at what you do because you love what you do. All right, anyways, let's
Look at what we got.
Ooh.
Right? We don't see them too much, but we're always looking for them.
Wow.
Yeah. She hasn't popped it since before you guys were born. This is older than you guys.
Before you were born, too.
Close. We're gonna try to make this nice and efficient, and we still got the rest of the day to get through. But this one will give us a little...
close. How old is Dr. Lee? Hey, in the comments down below, let me know how old Dr. Lee is.
You wore red. I don't have to worry about bandages and everything, huh? That's your trust you have in me?
Dr. Lee is in her early 40s.
pinch. You okay, babe?
That's what I think, but I don't really know. I'm gonna have to look it up. But let me know in the comments, how real y'all think she is.
I think he's also doing it for himself.
A little bit.
So first we'll just try to see if we can get this little rock out of her here.
It's cool.
It is pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little squeeze, all right? Make sure I'm not hurting you.
Oh,
It's like a petrified rock you got in there.
it's massive.
I don't want to lose it. That thing's pretty hard. Hear that? That's your lump of coal knocking on my table here.
Wow.
I'm gonna take a little instrument called a curette, which is almost like a little spoon, and like actually scrape out a lot of the contents here, which is still part of the blackhead. The top of it is black because it's oxidized. You see? It's been packed in there. It's almost like it becomes parchment, you know, because it's packed so hard. I always kind of joke that people should have like their own paper made out of their cyst or something. But, you know, I'm sick like that. So if I left that right there and squeeze it, she's got a little hole there. Just fill back up and nothing would happen. It's not bleeding, like you just leave it, you know? So we're gonna excise that dilated pore now.
A dilated pore of Weiner is a giant blackhead that has gotten so big it stretches out the pore.
So for us to make a closure, we always go down to the sub-Q, which is where the fat layer is, which is what I'm doing right now. And that allows us to pull the skin edges together well. Okay, let's put some stitches in there. You doing all right under there?
I'm doing just fine.
Great. This looks beautiful, and you look a little younger here. That's always good to go in that direction, right?
Oh, that's good.
I thought I would show you what we took off of you first. Here's your friend.
Oh, wow.
This is the biggest and oldest blackhead that I've ever seen.
You want to hold the mirror so you can aim at yourself. See how that pulled back a little bit?
Yeah.
And how it's going to be hidden right along this rim here?
Doris's cheek is a little tighter on one side, but her smile is so much brighter without that big old blackhead on her face.
Looking good.
It does, looks good. I haven't seen that side of my face without that blackhead for at least 55 years.
All right, y'all, that was the video. That was so, oh man, pimples, man, blackheads, all that stuff. I don't know how people like to watch it and like to pop other people's pimples, but hey, that was something different, right? Hey, in the comments down below, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've ever had a pimple, blackhead, cyst, or whatever that had to be surgically removed by a professional doctor or whatever, man, in the comments down below. And remember, you only got one life, stay home would be great. Love yourselves so you can love somebody, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.